Hi Capricorn, this is your November from the 16th to the 30th mini reading. So same as always, but the cards will be in a different direction because for me this is past or problems, this is sort of current energies, and this over here is like future or a message about rounding up the end of the month. So, and then I'll place some of these on each section to get some more information, but let's get straight to it. This is a mini reading. Now remember that this is a general reading, so some of you it might resonate or it might not. Take the bits that do and get rid of the ones that don't. So here we go. Let's have a look at November the 16th through to the 30th for Capricorn. So good luck Capricorn. These are all pre-shuffled, ready to go through the sequence for each star sign. So here we go. So sitting in your problematic area, we have the Jack of Pentacles, or the Knight of Pentacles. Some sort of news came in recently, or you're waiting on news. The fact that it's sitting in problems or things like that, it might be delays around information that you're seeking. It might be a document, it might be a legal document, it might be training, it might be a job interview, whatever it is. It is a positive card. It's about news and something moving forward. So let's get some more information on that for my Capricorn people. So what have we got for Capricorn? Let's have a look at Capricorn. Okay, 3 cards. Ooh, okay. So there's been a lot of stress leading up to the 16th through to the 30th. There's a lot of stress, a lot of problems. There may be arguments. There may be resistant to change. There's someone around you that there's a forced change going on for them. There's also lack of commitment. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. I'm not seeing anything romantic at this time. This could be someone that works for you, that you're trying to work out whether you should sack them. It could be where you work and you just feel your heart's not in it anymore, or you want to get out of there. I'm just feeling like someone wants to move or someone needs to change and it's just not happening quick enough. I also feel there might be a lot of stress at nighttime for some reason. And for a very few of you out there, there might be something to do with an injury and it causes you a lot of pain and grief at night. And then that would turn into the medical person here. This is someone with some sort of new idea. So that would tell me that if it's a medication or a procedure or a type of therapy, maybe you're trying to get your hands on it, but you can't. And it's causing frustration and problems. For others, I see things to do with just this forced change that you're going through. And for some of you, there might even be where you have to move out of your house, leave your job. I feel like this is something that someone else has imposed on you. I also feel that for some of you, there may be hanging on to the past, something you're not letting go of. There's a change happening. You're very resistant to it, or the other person is. But there's the change is happening no matter what you do. So let's just get the energy around the month. Okay, this is upside down. You are feeling left out in the cold and there may be financial dramas going on. I do feel this reading's all sort of focused on jobs, career, work, money. This may be arguments at night about money or about commitment. It could be you might have a son who he's sleeping in, not getting to work on time. He may have lost his job, or you might be trying to push him in that direction to get off his bum and go to work. There's a lot of frustration going on here and forced changes that need to happen. Someone needs a wake-up call. That's what I'm hearing in my head. Over here, this 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is where they're all hanging around the church. They want to get inside. They feel left out. So either you or somebody else is feeling left out, but it's not as bad as you think. And there's other avenues. I'm hearing other avenues. There's something else you could be doing, or this person could be doing. This is also like 5 of Diamonds to me, which is speaking the truth, and it can represent a car. So let's just get more information on that for Capricorn. Yeah, this is work and money again. We have mother and son, or a couple here, or brother and sister. These people are related somehow. They may be related and work together at the same time, I do feel for some of you there might be something to do with medical and medicine, therapy of some sort. It looks like finally it's all turning around. This is someone taking responsibility for their actions and new things all happening. Money starting to pick up. It's going from 5 to 6, so it's like a 10% rise. You're putting a lot of hard efforts and work into something at the moment. I also feel like you've been holding off having a conversation with someone. There's something that may have been said that hurt you in the past, or someone that you love got hurt in the past. There's a conversation that you need to have. I feel like you're not looking at this conversation. I also feel like there's something to do with air signs in your reading, Capricorn. Might have nothing to do with that, or even with people with dark hair, black hair, dark skin, dark eyes, or they could simply be on the darker side of life sort of thing. They might be very secretive. They might be, for her in particular, she could be a widow. She could be a divorcee. She could be someone that's had a lot of crap go on in her life. So let's just see your ending card. Hopefully it's nice and positive. Okay, there's a lot of thought going on here. We've got the High Priestess. This can be where you're really examining a situation. And so far, as I said, I'm not really seeing anything to do with anything romantic whatsoever, but these cards could change that. So you're examining a situation of which way to go. Yep, okay, more work. This is work, paperwork, study. From this forced change in the past, it could be someone that you had to cut out of your life, something you had to let go of. Once that happens, it's all smooth sailing from there. This is showing everything turning around. Here, there's something that's coming to an end. It's not an abrupt end, but it is an ending that's going to affect your emotions. But I feel you're being very analytical, very straightforward, trying to keep above the crap, basically. And it's working. You're getting on top of things. For some of you, you might be signing documents for a new car. There's a new car or travel plans are on the horizon. That would then turn into the COVID. These club cards here would turn into COVID is causing problems with your business, with your travel, with everything. We do have something to do with a pregnancy and a baby boy in Capricorn's reading. Yeah, so that's what I've got. I'll just get a oracle message for you on the table. And what is it? We have abundance. Everything's going to come to the fold. Everything, all your hard efforts and hard work are going to pay off. So it's a beautiful card for you out there. And sometimes abundance can be, you might be feeling, like it said here, left out in the cold. You might be feeling left out in the cold, or you might be feeling financial stresses. You need to look around what you have that is plentiful, because there's always somebody that's a lot worse off than you might be in this particular time. And sometimes I'm not trying to be condescending or put your values or your feelings or something to one side. It's just usually there is someone that's in a far worse position, either financial, romantic, whatever. But unfortunately, Capricorn, if you were wanting something about love and romance and commitment, you do have a rocky relationship turning into a more stable one. Lack of commitment. So if you were asking about a relationship, that's the only thing I've got for you as far as relationship goes. It's a lot of hard work, but it's going to be worth it because it balances back out. So that's all I've got for Capricorn for November the 16th through to the 30th. Hi and welcome, Aquarius. This is your mini reading for November the 16th through to the 30th. Because the camera is in a different position now, simply for sound, the cards will run the opposite direction for you. So this is your past or your problem area. This will be sort of the energy and everything that's going on for the fortnight. And this will be sort of like a message or a final outcome of, and so they work from past to present, basically. Past, present, future. And then I'll chuck some of these on. We'll just shuffle them now for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know for this fortnight? Now, please remember this, you must have a lot of stress. This is like worry, stress. It can be arguments and confrontation. It's also something to do with something that's final. It's ended. It's done. And on the bottom of the deck, we have a relationship that is done. So for some of you out there, this is not all of you, this is a general reading. Some of you might be going through a divorce, or you might be choosing to pack a bag and leave, that you're done, because that did flip out and the bottom card was that. So let's have a look for Aquarius for November 16th through to the 30th. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Let's hope for a nice positive reading. I mean, the first two cards to jump out were pretty stressful looking cards. It could be a full-on argument that you need to be prepared for. I just feel like you or your person, there we go, that represents the woman or man who has the sharp tongue. So someone's being very sharp with you in this fortnight. There might be a conversation that needs to be had. Be prepared. It might be a very stressful kind of conversation. It might be an angry one. It could even be on the other side of the coin where it's makes you very sad and withdrawn. But that's where someone's trying to stand strong. Basically be a bitch. Sometimes that can be the bitchy card, and simply it sometimes can represent a doctor, medical thing, and the 9 and the 2 would represent a pregnancy. It would be a very difficult, painful, or problematic type pregnancy. But yeah, so if that's medical, the other one can be financial. The other thing can be simply this is a blonde woman, and if it's a blonde woman, I'd have to say that she's probably giving you some grief. There's something there. You might be ending something with this blonde woman, so, or she might be the cause of the ending. So let's get to it. This is for Aquarius, another one jumping out. This is something to do with work, travel, and movement as well that's jumping out. So there's a few things jumping out here. Let's get on with it. This is your problem area, Aquarius. Reminiscing over how things used to be. It's the Six of Cups. It is reversed. Now, when I see Six of Cups in the upright position, it's all beautiful, thinking about when you were a kid, or when you first got married, or when you had that baby, and beautiful memories. And it can be where you need to get out of that dwelling on the past of how things used to be. Now, when I see it's upside down, I think you might be dwelling on things that were negative in the past. You might be just holding on to it, or holding on to something. And it's also irresponsibility because it's upside down. When it's this way, this is being responsible for somebody's well-being or for a particular group of people's well-being. When it's upside down, it can be being irresponsible with family, with marriage, with whatever. So yeah, it could be where you're spending a bit too much time reminiscing over the past, and it might be causing pain. That might be why that 9 come out, that you're assessing the past and you're thinking about everything that was bad and you're thinking that's it. So let's see what else we get. Okay, this is a baby girl for some of you out there, and the happiness and celebration about a baby girl. For others, it's something about wanting a happy home. So you're looking over the past. This card here, it's the sharp-tongued woman again. That's sort of like, normally she interferes, and I call her the bitch card. she can be sharp and unexpected. But like I said, she could simply have very fair hair, blue eyes, green eyes, and she could be medical or she could be financial. Anyway, basically this person, Aquarius, you're looking over the past. There's something you want to end, a financial type thing that you want to change. You're wanting happiness restored in your home. This is contentment and happiness. But you're reminiscing over stuff that's negative. So yeah, it can be like it might be time to spend time with friends and reminisce with them. And you may even be helping a friend here. So let's have a look. What have we got for the general? Yeah, what jumped out, the first card that jumped out was the 9 of Spades. This is the 9 of Swords, exactly the same card. This is all up in your head, lots and lots of sleepless nights, worries, tears, fears, anxiety. Now, if this is not you, this is someone that you're dealing with. And that might be why the medical thing's on the table, because that would be medicine and tablets, medication, therapy, whatever. But yeah, it looks like during this fortnight, you're going to be feeling like something's ended, but it's causing you a lot of stress. It's causing you a lot of stress. You're trying to get to that 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is you're done, you're dusted, you walk away. 9 of Swords is where you're thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. You want it to change. You want to be happy again. You want to rekindle things. Yeah. This can even be getting out together with people. Like I said, this would be same sex getting together. This would be all girls together, all guys together. It's not a mixed crowd, what I'm seeing here. This is all female energy over here. But yeah, there's something that's hurting, something that you're trying to fix it. So let's see. Okay, now that is total opposite. We have the soulmate card on the table. We have a couple, and then we have a third party. So this is someone committed to each other and a soulmate sitting in the middle, and then we have a third party. So it can be simply this is fertility for some of you, and this is a baby girl, and this is the pregnancy that's been long awaited. You've been stressing about it. You're finally there, Aquarius. For some of you, this is wanting to commit to one person, and then there's a friendship there, and for some reason a soulmate sits in the middle of it. It's almost like you're trying to make a decision between two separate people, or your person is doing that. The image on this card, let's say it's a he or a she, because a soulmate doesn't matter what sex it is. They're looking at the past as well, and they're looking at, if this is you, Aquarius, they're looking at you. There's some sort of commitment going on here. Now, I do have to say this could have to do with work as well. There may be some sort of spark kindling at work, but it causes you stress at home, or it causes somebody else stress. So let's just see your outcome for the end of the month. Okay, someone's lying to my Aquarian people. This is upside down. The Knight of Swords is usually all about truth and rushing in, impulsive behavior. It's impulsive behavior, but there's lies, deceit. Someone's not what they say they are, or someone's offering you something. Maybe that's why you're stressed. Maybe that's why you're thinking, enough of this. I'm getting this word about they're in, they're out. They want this, they don't want this. They're doing this, they're doing that. I think you're sick of the runaround. This is your symbol too. This is an air sign. It doesn't have to be. It can be someone that works in military, security, Army, Navy, or Air Force, police force, some sort of official job. But there is some sort of lies, or you just can't trust this person. You can't trust what they're saying. I do feel this might be a young energy as well. Someone maybe no more than 35 at the most. So let's just get some information on them. All the top cards, if we were just reading these cards, this is like a marriage, get together, people are celebrating, friendships, and there's some sort of commitment going on. Maybe someone's taking it to a next level, but your tarot is showing me a totally different story. So there might be some people that resonate with the happiness, the joy, the pregnancy, the get-togethers, the soulmate, and other ones resonate with the stress and that, but I feel like they're connected somehow. Yeah, your outcome is sharp and unexpected news coming in. You want to get out. You want to go. The Eight of Spades is communication that you don't like coming in, sharp and unexpected. Now, for some of you, like I said about pregnancy and things, this can be procedure. This can be minor surgery, things like that, but that's a positive outcome as far as surgery and things like that go. Okay, why did that do that? Yeah, so for some of you, there is this positive outcome as far as surgery, doctors, all of that sort of thing goes. In relationship-wise, I just feel that you're reminiscing how things used to be and you want it back that way. This is where you were happy, you were settled, you were making the money, you were going to work. Then it's been where at night, at home, you're having nightmares, you're stressing out, you're getting frustrated, you're getting angry, or you're getting sad and depressed. And then you've got this being together, third party. Is it this way or is it that way? And then you feel this person's your soulmate, but then we got the lies and someone in and out of your life. They're there, but they're not there. This conversation could either be an argument with this particular person. And don't forget, the table, when I was shuffling, the card that dropped out said that you've made a choice and you're ending something. So this might be it. This is sharp and unexpected. It might be actually roles reversed here, where, yeah, I feel like you're headed towards the end of the month. You might feel like, yay, it's all working out again. My friendship's there, my marriage or partnership's working out. I feel happy, because the soulmate card can simply mean you within yourself. You feel that you're contented, but you're not contented because we have this opposite thing going on here. Or it could be that your contentment causes somebody else pain, okay? But just be prepared towards the end of the month. It's almost like someone rushes in. Now, this can be someone's watching your actions. Someone's watching who you talk to, who you're around, who's with you when you're at work, or when you're going shopping, or whatever it is you're doing, going out for lunch. Be prepared that someone might be gossiping and watching you. I feel like this is someone looking at your Facebook or looking at your posts or something like that. But someone wants to rush in and have a conversation with you, and it looks sharp and unexpected. So for some of my Aquarian people out there, just be prepared. There might be a battle ahead. But do remember that the cards dropping out on the table, the 2 and the 9 of spades, could simply mean that if this person rushes in or someone says something or whatever, you just say, nah, I'm done, and you walk away from it, and you have nothing to do with it, basically. Let's just get you an oracle message. Yeah, dreams, but we've got nightmares on the table. So you need to get back to your dreams and your reality, and what it is, what's your hopes and dreams for the future. You need to focus more on that. Forget about the negative past stuff. There's some sort of negative connection or something that you had going on in the past that you're trying to grasp onto it. Yeah, you had some good cards as far as pregnancies or weddings and things like that, or someone cementing the deal, a relationship, all of that sort of thing, fertility. But your tarots are telling me a totally different story. So I feel some of you out there might resonate with both stories, and others might only resonate with one part of that. So good luck, Aquarius, and I'll catch you on the next round. So this is for Pisces, mini reading, past or challenge area, energy for the fortnight, and sort of an outcome to see where things are going to end up. So good luck. And by the way, everything's facing me, so it's upside down for you. Okay, now that card's upside down for me. That's all about stability and someone being there, and it can be financial as well, financial advice. I feel like you may be in a medical situation as well for some of the Pisces people out there, because that can represent the doctor, the financial man, the banker. It can represent someone that wants to be there and support you. Now, he is upside down, so for some of you might be dealing with an elderly parent or grandparent, someone that's not well at the moment, someone that's usually the backbone of the family. For others, it might be getting the wrong financial advice, not really sure what to do. So I would suggest you go and talk to professional people about that if it's financial advice. And for others, it might be a medical situation, and you might be wanting to change doctors or get a second opinion at the moment. So let's just see more information on that for Pisces. Okay, yeah, if it is a medical situation, it's something to do with the pelvic area or the body organs, kidneys, liver, pancreas, intestinal tract, all of that sort of thing. And it can be fertility as well. Now we have the very emotional woman here. Now Pisces, it can represent Pisces because this is a water sign symbol. We also have what I believe is the earth symbol, the man, the earth symbol. We have these two. They may be family connected. She would have blonde or even red hair, and he would have like brown or black hair. There's some sort of conversation going on. Now, it could be about a medical situation. It could be about a family member. It could be about a child. I don't feel these two are related like too closely. It might be like a brother-in-law, or it might be someone through work that you feel like they're your good friend or something. For some of you, I feel like you've been ghosted by someone as well, a friend. I'm not feeling a romantic thing. I do feel that my Pisces people are feeling very romantic towards this person, but he or she, their energy is showing me they're just looking in a different direction, and she's watching him. For some of you, there's 2 males and 1 female on the table, and we do have a 3 in the middle. It could be that the problem area is a third-party connection going on, and they're all different symbols as well. We've got the either financial or medical professional, then we've got a businessman, or he can be someone that labours, like electrician, plumber, all that sort of thing. And then we have the caring, family-orientated. I always feel like they would be possibly like a social worker, a caregiver, or something like that, or a school teacher, or so there's all different types of energies here. This person would be very emotional, this one would be fast-paced, and this one would be slow. But I feel like if there's a third-party type thing here, it's sitting in your problem area where you're looking over this situation. So that's what's in the past or problem. We have an argument that's going to hit you in this week. It's where you're walking away from conflict. It's like, no, I've had enough of this. I'm not going to listen to this anymore. It's either you or somebody you're dealing with. They're just like, they don't want to talk anymore about it. They're walking away from a situation. It's 5 of Swords, if you're wondering. We've got King of Pentacles upside down, and we've got 5 of Swords reversed as well. Let's get more information on that. Okay, we have the Ace of Hearts, which is you're putting all your emotional thought into a project. You're working very, very hard. Either, again, I feel this might be a parent or a grandparent, that there might be some sort of caregiving going on there. I'm also seeing new responsibilities that are going to cause you a fair whack of stress here. Also, I might see things like you might get a $900 bill and you've only got $600 to pay it, and you're trying to work out where's the rest of the money going to come from. That might be why there's some sort of argument where someone's going, well, I can't help. I'm not listening. I'm not talking. There's a lot of male energy on this table, so you might be dealing with males. Let's just see what's the message for the outcome. This is a shame because Pisces over the last couple of readings has been very, very positive. And this is kind of like you're going into some sort of stress towards the end of November. This is where you want to make a decision, you just can't. 2 of Swords, for those of you who want to know. 2 of Swords, upright. For me, it's also about lack of commitment from someone. Now, it could be within a relationship. You do have 2 romantic cards on the table. But it could be within work or business, where you just feel like the commitment's just not there coming from the other side, but there's a decision you need to make. And we have, for your final 3, more stress, forced changes around your work situation, forced changes around your financial situation. Unfortunately, what it's showing me is if you used to have, let's say, $600 a week, it's coming down to $500 a week, and you're really struggling to work out where the next dollar's coming from. There's facing some hard truths on the table as well. Now, it could be about illness or work or paperwork. And you have responsibility and irresponsibility. It's almost like there's too much on your shoulders or too much on somebody else's shoulders. But I just feel there's going to be a lot of, not so much to do with romance in this reading. The readings today so far, we've had pretty much not much to do with romance on the table. It's more to do with business, finance, and responsibility. Every reading's, even though these cards, I'm going down the track, so these cards here will be the next star sign. So these aren't repeated. These can be. Yeah, I just think there's going to be a lot of chop and changing. You're going to be very resistant, or somebody else is very resistant to change. And it's going to cause you some stress. There may be a couple of arguments. It might be parents and children having an argument. It might be work related. I just feel like you need to take it easy. You need to step back from this. And this might be you saying, I just don't want to talk about this anymore. I need a break. If you need a break, take a break, Pisces. So let's have a look. Oracle message is, yeah, find your sanctuary. You got the sanctuary card. So that's, I feel some of you are going to need to escape for this fortnight. You might, maybe it's time to plan some little girls weekend, guys weekend, you know, you like to go motorbike riding in the bush, set it all up, take a break, step away from whatever this drama is and go and have some fun, a little bit of fun. I just feel like everything's getting a little bit too stressful for a lot of the Pisces people out there. Anyway, that's what I have for you for November the 16th through to the 30th, Pisces. Hi there, Aries. Here is your mini reading for November the 16th through to the 30th. Good luck. We haven't had many love, romantic sort of cards on the table, so maybe it's all around Aries. It's all been sort of business, finance and responsibility so far today. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Aries. So this is your problems or your challenge area. This is the general atmosphere and the energy for the fortnight. And then there's just sort of like an outcome, but then we just read them all together and then we will get a oracle message for you. So let's go. Okay, lots of work, business, business, business. Again, we got the Queen of Wands on the table. She wants happiness. She's got the sunflower there on the side. She's got the cat and the comfort of home here. But she's been working really hard. She's everybody's friend. She likes to help everybody. Let's just see some more information. Okay, you don't have any negative challenge or anything. You have commitment, soulmate, and then you have two women, same symbol. So this could be mother and daughter and the soulmate and commitment to marriage. Now, being that it's sitting in the past or the challenge, it may be that it's been challenging, this relationship, but this is looking pretty sweet for Aries. So I'm not going to read this as negative at all. There may be plans for a women's get-together as well, and that might be sitting in the challenge area. There might be people that are at a distance and you can't get them there to the celebration. But yeah, this is nice cards. This is, I just said there was no relationship cards on the table so far, and you've got soulmate and commitment to marriage, engagement, being together. Okay, what else have we got for the fortnight? We've got another Queen on the table. This is definitely female energy, women getting together, planning get-togethers, parties. Now, unfortunately with this one, there's a liar amongst you. She's impulsive. She wants to rush in. She wants to say something. She's an air sign. You've got an air sign, a water sign, and an earth sign is on the table. And also fire signs, because tarot, they say that the wands are fire. I say that the clubs are earth. Yeah, I feel like someone might be impulsive in this fortnight. They might rush in with some sort of information. Just be careful what you listen to. It might not be true. It might be someone that's just... I don't know, wanting to steal some of your happiness maybe. Okay, you've got new responsibilities. You're very, very good at it. You've got a lot of hard work. You may be feeling a little bit used by someone. Someone might be using up your time, taking up your energies. I just feel like there's a lot of jealousy on the table as well. Someone's very jealous of what you have. Now, this can be reversed. It could be that you're watching somebody else and you're jealous of what they've got. But yeah, I just feel like you're very passionate about what you do. I'm not seeing dollars. I'm seeing like love jobs, basically, where you go over and you make this fantastic cake for someone and there's no money in it, or you go over and clean someone's house for them to help them out, and there's no payment, but the payment is the respect and love that you get from people. You have changes for your health and your love life that you're working on. Someone may be a little bit resistant to it. I do feel there might be some gossip and chatter going on around you or behind your back at the moment for some reason. It'd have to be about a romantic situation. Let's see the outcome. You got the World. That's where you're casting something off and you're starting fresh and you're branching out and you're going into something new. So you might be letting go of a job, letting go of a person. Now it's upside down, meaning not yet. You want to go, or you want to change, you want to do something, you're planning it all here. You are still holding on to something from the past, and maybe the soulmate in this relationship is in the past and you're trying to rekindle it, trying to get it back. You want to step off and go on a new journey, but you're just not ready. Let's see. We've got a new friendship on the table. We've got another water sign on the table, emotional person. You may be having a bit of conflict with a family member or a friend. And I feel it's about timing. You want to get on that cruise ship and go in January. They want to go in December. There's some sort of conflict going on. There's also someone that's watching some of my Aries people out there. They might be going every day looking at your Facebook, what messages you put on there, who you're friends with. It also could be a conversation that needs to be had and you're not real happy about it, but the outcome is positive. You have a very positive outcome. Some of you are going to have a new friendship start, and it will be with someone very emotional, very supportive. And your last card is your oracle cards. Surrender, release, let it go. So yeah, I feel you might be holding on to something from the past, some of you out there. And it looks like it was very, very nice, very, very good. And then you're working very hard on it. And the new beginning over here might be whatever was more solid in the past is starting again and trying to pick it back up. But some of you aren't ready. So that's all I have for Aries for your mini reading 16th to the 30th of November. Hi Taurus, this is your mini reading for the 16th of November through to the 30th. Hopefully you've been watching your other readings leading up to this and some of the yes and no's, but let's get straight to it. This is your problem area or past and challenging area. This is the energy for the fortnight ahead, and this is sort of like an outcome or a message, and we'll get some of these on the table, so we'll quickly shuffle them now for Taurus. Taurus, what is in store for Taurus? What is in store for Taurus for the 16th of November and through? And then we'll get an oracle message as per usual. So let's get straight to it. Mini reading, let's get on with it. Okay, in the past you had a tower moment. I feel you may have prepared for this tower moment and it turned out to be not as bad as everyone was thinking. When it's upright, I mean it's upright for the camera, but I'm reading them from this side of the table over here. It's upside down for me, the way I'm reading it. So an upside down tower to me could mean there's catastrophe, but it didn't turn out to be as big as everyone was thinking it was going to be. It can sometimes be a problem that you're making more of a problem than what it is. You may be holding on to something from the past, Taurus, or you may be overthinking a situation. So let's just get more of these on the table to have a look. It's something to do with a family member or a third party love triangle. There's a lot of jealousy there, but it doesn't have to be jealousy. It could just be disappointment in someone. There's changes you're making for your love life and your health and your family, movement that you want to do, but you feel restricted. These cards are blocking you. So you feel blockages. This is your movement, your Seven of Hearts. This is where you want to move forward. You want to change direction. Maybe you want new love in your journey. But like I said, there could be a third party situation, or it could be something to do with a family member. Medically speaking, it could be disaster was avoided. And this was the sickness and it was avoided by, like a stitch in time saves nine, so to speak. But I feel like if there was any kind of disappointment and jealousy, it's just sort of being annoying now. Like there's something that's annoying to either you or somebody else. So let's just see the energy for Taurus. Okay, we've got something to do with business and travel and conversations going on. So there's some sort of conversations going on. It's the King of Wands. To me, it's an earth sign, but tarot speaking, it's a fire sign. So take that how you will. It might have nothing to do with a star sign. I feel this is some sort of business opportunity, someone that wants to be fast-paced. They want to have conversations. It could be a love journey that they want to talk about, or it could be business. Also, we have, okay, we got 2 women and 1 man. Like I said, third-party situation on the table, and it's about to come to an end. Either the whole thing, the marriage and the third person, like the affair and the marriage is going to end, or if it's just a relationship and then there's a third person involved, something's coming to an end here in this fortnight, or there's discussions that need to be had and it turns into an argument. But this is like someone wants to end something. These two don't like each other, or they don't know each other. We got opposite sort of queens here. We got an emotional, homebody, mothering type figure, probably very beautiful, very alluring. Then we have the one that can tend to be sharp and unexpected. She could be very forceful, very forefront. This one would be on the fairer side, and this one would be darker. So blonde, black, redhead, blue eyes, green eyes. This one over here would have brown eyes, dark hair, dark complexion, possibly. Not necessarily. This one would probably work in childcare or teaching or cooking or hairdressing or something like that. This one would be more like military, law, police, official, some sort of official type thing. Doesn't have to be. I'm just giving you that they're opposite type people. They either, as I said, don't know about each other, or they really don't like each other. And he's sitting like King Ding in the middle of the two of them. But it just looks to me like this whole situation's coming crashing down. It's someone's putting it to an end, or there's going to be something exposed. So let's have a look what the outcome is. Yeah, some of my Taurus people out there, this might not resonate with everybody. There is a pregnancy symbols on the table, so it might be a difficult pregnancy, or it might be an unexpected pregnancy. For some of you, this is going to be just all too much to bear. It's the 8 of Swords. It's like, I'm just over this. I'm walking away from this. I just don't want to be part of this anymore. There's a lot of stressful thoughts and nightmares going on in the fortnight. So it's where you could be having sleepless nights, or when you do sleep, you're overthinking a situation. But it looks like towards the end of the fortnight, you're just saying, enough's enough. Yeah, there's definite endings here. We're going from arguments and fights, and even this could be official, like law. That could be a lawyer and a court proceeding. This can be also a warning out there to some of you. This can represent alcohol, a car, the court, and the police. So please don't drink and drive. Please don't, operate machinery and things like that when you on medication or whatever it is. It can be a legal matter that's coming to a head. Unfortunately for my Taurians, I just feel that it's going to be a stressful fortnight ahead. Yeah, unfortunately. So let's just get an oracle message, see if that helps at all. Keep yourself centered and keep yourself on target with what it is you need to do. If you need to step away from a situation, because that 5 of Spades can be where you just say enough's enough and you're walking away. You have 2 cards of saying enough's enough here. This one's like, I'm over it. I don't want to think about this anymore. I don't want to be part of this anymore. And this is where you just go, look, I'm not even going to argue anymore. I'm walking away. So unfortunately, that's the Taurus reading for the fortnight ahead. Hopefully the next reading, it's all sunshine and beautiful. If there is a third-party situation, just be prepared it might get exposed. It might be coming to a head, or if it's you that's got 2 men, 2 women, whatever it is that you're doing, you might be choosing to end something with one, but don't expect it to go smooth sailing. Someone's going to be very angry or hurt or depressed, or someone's just really not coping with this news, and they may even get very aggressive with their words or something like that. So just be prepared for some of you out there. Hopefully this doesn't resonate with too many people out there. Again, if it's something to do with a pregnancy, it's either unexpected or some sort of disaster in the background, and you made plans for your future health and pregnancy and everything. It's showing a baby boy, but it's showing problematic at this time. You might need more information or new medical like drugs or therapy or something to help. So that's all I've got right now for Taurus. Sorry that it was a bit of a negative reading, but I can't tell these cards what to do. Whatever spirit gives me, that's what I've got to put out there. So that's the reading for November the 16th through to the 30th for Taurus. Hi Gemini, welcome to your November the 16th through to the 30th reading. I was just sitting at my computer editing, splicing everything together, and I went, where is Gemini? So somehow I did do your reading. So probably once I get back to the editing table, I might find that one of the other readings is Gemini and it's got the wrong name on it. So anyway, here is Gemini. So let's get this all sorted. This is 16th of November through to the 30th. So this is just a mini quick reading. We have problems or past areas sitting over here on my left, your right. The center card is all about the energies, the atmosphere, and what's sort of going on for the fortnight. And this is sort of the ending of the fortnight or an outcome or messages, and then we'll be using some of these. So I'll quickly shuffle these for Gemini. I did previously shuffle before I turned the camera on, but we'll just give it another quick go. So this is for Gemini, 16th to the 30th. Okay, that's it. So let's get straight to it. We will get an oracle from here, just a message. So let's get started straight away. We have, okay, it's 5 of Cups, but it's in reverse. So this is telling me that you're wanting love and affection and everything. You're sick of the crying. You're sick of the spilt milk. You're wanting to reach out with both hands, but you're just not sure where to get it from. You might be feeling a bit sad and hurt from the past. So let's get a bit more information. There is love to be had. We have 2 full cups sitting right behind you. Right behind you. If you just turn around, there is maybe somebody else that wants to share love and affection with you. Now, for some of you, this could be something to do with a baby boy as well. Not about sadness or anything. It just could represent a baby boy, that symbol. So what have we got for more information? Yeah, something in the past was really stressful. There may have been jealousy, there may have been some lies going on, or gossip or something like that. It's where it's sort of reached a peak for you. It's caused a bit of bad emotion, a bit of sadness. But you're making plans for your future to turn things around, especially your financial future. Now, for some of you, this could be within work, and there may be problems with the mail at work. It's sort of like where you're trying to turn your future around here. You've got the diamond cards here. I will have to say that for some of you, it might be very, very slow to turn around, but it is turning around by the looks of that. In the middle for Gemini, okay, we got the rules and regulations of marriage. This is the card, the old school, like getting back to the old family values, husband and wife, marriage till death do us part. Someone that wants everything the right way, everything done the right way. If you've got to wait 6 weeks for a certificate, you've got to wait 6 weeks. This is about not cutting corners, not doing things the wrong way. So it could be that you want stability and structure, and you want things to be right again. So it looks like maybe there was something that come to a head. There may have been, as I said, gossip or some sort of lies being spread around. Someone was hurt, maybe you or somebody else was hurt by this behavior. There is something about money going into a celebration of some kind as well. Okay, we've got double 8s on the table in a very, very good way. This is communication that you need to hear. This is someone very loving. This is family gatherings. This is parties, people getting together. We do have a emotional imbalance going on for someone. We have the Queen of Hearts on the table. This is usually a water sign. Doesn't have to be. It could just be someone very generous, very loving, a mother figure, a wife, a daughter. It's just someone, a family type person. Either she or you, if this is you, you either feel your relationship is on the rocks, and it's something to do with the past because she's looking backwards on the past. So she's wanting marriage and stability, or you are, but you're feeling like either one person's committed and the other person's not, or it's on the rocks, like it's showing it's imbalanced at the moment. So let's just get an outcome for you guys. Okay, building for the future. 8 is very, very prominent in your reading. 8's of lucky. So for some of you, I'd suggest that you go and put lottery ticket on, or if there's a lotto on that's $8 million, buy a ticket and you might win a couple of $100, or you might win more than that. But this is working hard on your future, your financial future, your stability. It's also, there's a message from the other side, someone that crossed over for some of you, not all of you. This person possibly was either divorced or their husband had died first before they died. It's a female. I think she may have had some sort of cancer. I'm not really sure about that. It was some sort of chronic illness though. It's not showing me what it affected. Anyway, she's just sending love, and it may be the anniversary coming up. It may be her birthday coming up, or it may be your birthday and she's trying to say, I'm here, I'm here. So if it is a birthday coming up and you're missing a loved one at the moment, they're just trying to let you know that they're around and they're wishing you a happy birthday or congratulations on whatever it is that you're doing. For some of you with work, this is showing good money, work getting easier, helping hand from somebody else, and then building for the future. You also have, definite building for the future. For some of you, this is a wedding. Or an engagement. There's some of you, nice surprises are on their way for my Gemini people. Some of you might be even having a new romance. I am getting the indication about, for some of you out there, this is about a same-sex relationship, two females together, I'm getting on the table. It's beautiful, beautiful energy. But you've learnt from the past and you're walking away from the past, but one of you in the situation here is still sort of holding on to a bit of the past, but if you turn around, you've got a beautiful connection with somebody, stability with somebody. This is two people working on a love journey together, but they're also working on their coins together. They're working on building up the money, travel, all of those sorts of things are ahead. So your final card for the day is keep grounded, center yourself. Don't get off on flights of fantasy and worries and fears about the past. The past is the past. Work on the future. And if you need a truthful conversation, it's time to have it. This is all about someone telling the truth and sitting down and making you feel good, and you're making them feel good. Maybe someone's stuffed up in the past. But the past, as I said, you can't fix it. You can't change it. All you can do, if necessary, is either you or them apologize, say it won't happen again, and then, everything's moving forward. But lovely, lovely reading, Gemini. Hopefully I don't find the other reading that's out there named with the wrong star sign. But anyway, that's your reading for 16th through to the 30th of November. Hi Cancer, here is your November 16th to the 30th reading, mini reading. As always, this is your past or problem or challenge area. This is the current situation. Bear with me. I still have this tail end of this laryngitis that I had. And then we have a future or a prediction or some sort of advice. And we'll use these. So Cancer, messages for Cancer for November the 16th through to the 30th. Good luck. I hope we get a nice positive reading for you. I hope if you're waiting on something to come through the mail, it comes. I hope if you're waiting on being with somebody, it all happens. So let's see what we get for our beautiful Cancerian people. So to start off with, your past or your challenges is the Empress. Now she's all oozing sexual energy and top of her pinnacle. She's beautiful. She's fun to be around. She's upside down for now. Now, when she's upside down, for those of you with fertility, this could explain fertility issues because it's upside down. But it just means delays on all of that. For some of you, if you're normally happy-go-lucky and walk into a room and people turn their heads, just you're a little bit off center right now. You're not feeling yourself. Or it could be someone around you. This could be a Cancerian male dealing with a female who's just not herself. What else have we got in the past? Okay, we've got stress, not talking up. I feel like some of the Cancers out there, especially at night time, you're not saying what you mean. You're holding things in. It does look like it's getting better. It starts off with the Nine of Swords, Nine of Spades. That can be arguments and things in the past. It can be feeling defeated, deception, anger, frustration, or it can be deep, deep sadness or even depression. Then we have it turning into a Five of Clubs. If this was Five of Spades, it would be sort of carrying on with this. It's telling me that it's not as bad as it used to be, but it's still there. I just feel like some of you need to have a conversation with someone or have a fight with someone. There's something that needs to get off your chest, or someone wants to have a talk with you. And it's just either you or them. There's something not being said. So let's see the middle. What's the energy? Hanging around and waiting. It's the Hangman. So you're trying to look at things from a different perspective, and you're sort of watching and waiting to see what's going to happen. Instead of talking, you're waiting. So let's have a look. Or they're waiting. Someone's waiting. Okay, wishes coming true, but it's sitting right next to the Ten of Spades. Now, for some of you, this is to do with a government building, like a court and a lawyer. Others, this is to do with police and an official building. It could be a man in military. It could be a man in security. It's just sort of like your wishes coming true and something coming to a final end. So that makes you happy for some reason. So you're just observing, waiting for something to come to a close, something to come to an end. Now, for some of you, be prepared. This could be that you start to feel settled and happy, and then boom, there's a big argument, a big stress bubble, but it will reach its peak and then it's all done and dusted. You do have father and son here on the table, or big brother, little brother, or it can be manager and someone that works with him that's, they're brothers or father and son. And also for some of you, this is something to do with some message from over the other side. And again, I got this for two other star signs. This is a message from someone in spirit. I think Taurus and Gemini may have got it. It's a young male energy, something to do with a car and nighttime. Some sort of incident at work at nighttime. But anyway, they're coming through with big passion and love for some of the Cancerian people out there. And lastly, this could be baby boy and pregnancy and hospital. And this is the proud daddy. But yeah, I feel like romantically, there's something that was very bad in the past. Not talking about it, either you or them. Nighttime becomes a bit of a problem, a bit of fear and worry going on there. For your wishes to come true, something's coming to an end. It looks like it's creeping up behind this guy. Like I said, he could wear a uniform of some description, or he could have jet black hair, or he could be very, very secretive. But yeah, it's sort of like this ending or whatever, it's creeping up behind him. It's something that it's done. So your outcome is crying over the spilt milk, financial problems. It's not as bad as you think. It's upside down. So you're grasping onto something, but I feel like you might be starting to let it go, because the Four of Pentacles can be holding on tight to everything you've got. But I feel it's more to do with looking at the past of money went on this, money went on that. We should have kept this money because there's some sort of problem. And that might explain these cards might be something official where there's a bill coming in or a fine coming in and you're just, how am I going to pay this? But yeah, it's not as bad as you think. The money's there somewhere. So let's have a look what else we get. Be prepared, there may be an argument or where someone says, I'm just not talking about this anymore, I'm done. It is sitting around this fella that could be quite secretive and you don't really know what's going on with him. He might come forward and just blurt something out and say, that's it, that's all I have to say about that matter. It may be something going on with his work, very stressful, but money's going to come back in. This is winning the money pit. And there's a new beginning for some of my Cancerians out there. Now, I feel there's not much love on the table apart from this Nine of Hearts where your wishes are coming true. For your wishes to coming true, somebody else is ending something. Somebody's walking away from something. You've got double fives on the table. That might mean something to some of you as well. Period of 5, May. September's on the table, the 5th, the 9th, the 10th, the 18th. These are all dates and things that might mean something to some people. You're making a financial change for the better. Some of you might be moving house, or it might be someone within your household that's moving out. This is a good journey, and the money is going to pick up somehow. Someone is making more money, either my Cancerian friends or someone you're associated with. You might even be all packing up and moving house, but you're going on a new journey and your wish is coming true, but it's clouded by some darkness here as well. So let's just get an oracle message. It's good and bad, the Cancer reading. It's not too negative. Don't give up on your hopes and dreams for the future. Whatever it is you're hoping for, don't give up. I feel that you were very, very stressed. It starts to ease up a bit, and then there's an event where you go, I'm done and dusted with all of this. I'm not seeing anyone separating. I'm just seeing that there's something just not being talked about. Either you and your person or both of you are not talking about whatever this is, but changes for the better are coming. And I feel like it's sort of like you're throwing yourself into work, but don't give up hope in a romantic love situation if that's what you're worried about as well. It's looking like it's still salvageable. Things could still work. So that's all I have for Cancer for November the 16th through the 30th. Hey there, Leo. This is your mini reading for November the 16th through to the 30th. Hope wherever you are, you're well. So hopefully we get some nice messages. We've had a couple of good readings, very positive for some of the star signs. We've had a couple of stressful sounding, looking readings. I tell it how it is, what I see, so let's have a look. And bear with me if I start to cough or anything. I'm just still trying to get rid of this. Started off as a sore throat, turned into laryngitis, and then it's just cough, cough, cough. Here we go. And we do have spring here, so I'm allergic to pretty much every little white flower there is in perfume. So here we go. Let's see for Leo. Past or problem area, defensive behavior, putting up the walls, barriers. Now, if this is not you, Leo, this is someone you're dealing with. Let's see why. More information. Some sort of argument and someone wants to let go of something. They're done. There's communication going on. These people aren't related. They're not married. They're not in a relationship, Leo. We have an air sign and a fire sign. They're looking at each other having this conversation, but it just looks like it's a fight. To me, there's defensive behavior going on. So you, Leo, might be questioning the air sign. They don't have to be an air sign. It could be a dark-haired man. It could be a military man, police, security guard, something with an official uniform, ambulance, all of that sort of thing. And then we have a working female. We have someone that's usually everybody's friend. And that I say usually because this looks like someone's really angry. It looks like someone's pitching for a fight, or someone has found something out via internet messages, something like that. Something's been exposed. So that's what we got sitting in the problem area. Now, the Hierophant's all about the marriage and the old school rules, you know, married till death do us part, all of that. It's upside down. So someone's maybe stepped outside of those rules, or maybe someone's just not wanting that kind of restriction anymore. Very knowledgeable sort of card. It's like using your head and think before you speak. Now, that argument may have already happened and you're trying to move forward. This is showing me your heart's going to be content again. You've got some forced changes around you. You've got speaking the truth as well. You need to speak up and speak your truth and be calm and collected. But yeah, either you or somebody else, they have to change their ways. It's a very forced kind of change. For some of you, you might be dealing with pain and sickness. This is telling me that you need a doctor's opinion. Doesn't make sense, so go to somebody else, get more information. But it does look like it might turn around. It could be something to do with movement, like your legs or speech, or it could be something to do with the head or the heart. So that's just a different sort of spin on what I'm seeing there. your outcome card showing the guy that's normally giving his heart and there supporting and everything, he's upside down. So it may be that you're dealing with someone that's not well at the moment, trying to sort it out. For some Leos, it could be you, Leo, yourself, that you're not well at the moment and you're trying to find something new, and this would turn into medication that doesn't work. And then this is forced changes that have to happen to move forward. Let's just get more information on all of that. In a romantic situation, I'm seeing arguments and stress, possible some sort of internet or communication type thing that's not real good. Then I see forced changes within the relationship, helping things to balance back out. And over here, yeah, I see possible third party and someone, they want it, they don't want it. Something's beginning, something's ending. So for some Leos, as far as romance goes, you may have a third party situation on the table. We have 2 males and 1 female. We actually have 3 males on the table. We have all different males on the table, different star signs on the table. Brown hair, wavy hair, blonde hair, black hair. And then we have this woman. So I don't know if there's 3 involved in all of this. Now, business-wise, this could be business decisions where somebody has to be let go. Medically speaking, like I said, this is some sort of medical issue. It's also showing me fertility problems or that turning around. This can be a pregnancy sequence right here. And this 9 over here would represent previous problems with pregnancy, and then pregnancy happens. You've got 2 new starts here, 1 emotional start and 1 more official sort of start. I just feel like someone who normally supports you, they're just not there at the moment, or you're not getting what you need out of them. So let's have a look at your oracle message to finish up. Yeah, like I said, this might be a medical issue. You've got healing come out. So it might be healing from past hurt, and it might be actual physical healing that needs to go on, and that would tell me slow and steady wins the race. But it looks like you're like over here, definitely no, I don't want to do this. Then you think, yeah, you have a conversation, yeah, I might turn this around. Then it's sort of like, no, I don't want to go down there, you're not going to make me do this. Then you're like, yes, I'm going to do this, and then no again. So you're yes and no, yes and no, yes and no, or somebody's doing that to the Leo out there. So I hope that made sense. There is something in here about a new start with a job. Something that's a bit toxic turns into something very, very good, something profitable and moving forward. I just feel you've got some changes that you've got to make, either within yourself or you're waiting for somebody else to change. So that's what I have for Leo for November the 16th through to the 30th. Hi Virgo, I did do your reading on the tail end of the video yesterday and something happened. So let's take 2 on that situation. So this is your mini reading for November the 16th through to the 30th, Virgo. And we'll just use our past, present, future, or challenges from the past, the general atmosphere for the fortnight, and sort of like an outcome or where things are headed. And then it could say immediate future, sort of something quite like recent that's going to happen, quite quickly that's going to happen. So these, we'll get some more information with these cards. It is a mini reading, it is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. Take the bits that do, throw away the bits that don't, and then we'll get an oracle message. So good luck, Virgo. I do remember that your reading yesterday that ended up, I didn't even realise the camera had run out of battery and it stopped in the middle of it or towards the end of it. So maybe the universe wanted me to reread Virgo because something changed overnight. And hopefully it's a change for the better. So good luck, Virgo, with whatever it is you're wishing for. Let's hope it all comes true. As I said in previous videos, I am reading from this side of the table. So as I pull the cards, they're facing me, not you. So if they're reversed for me, not you. Okay, so that's upright. That's Page of Wands. So we have a fire sign on the table. Doesn't have to be. There's some sort of opportunity in the past, some sort of job opportunity, travel opportunities, plans in the making. Now, the fact that it's sitting in the challenge and the past, I'd have to say and assume that maybe you want to go on a journey. Maybe you want a new job, or maybe you got a new job. And the fact that it's sitting in the challenges, you might be having a bit of trouble with traveling, or you might be having a bit of trouble with work. Possibly a younger person at work. This would be someone no older than 35. It could be a kid as well. You might be having troubles with a young child. But it's generally speaking, this is a good card. This is an opportunity for growth and travel and movement. So let's just see what else Virgo gets in the challenge area or the past. Wow. Okay, there's been possible third-party situation. Let's just focus on work first. Now, within work, it just seems like there was a hell of a lot of stress and work and paperwork and changeover and all of that, and it's sort of like getting stale. This is showing things getting stale. I don't feel that you're happy where you are as far as work goes. I feel like it's all just chitty chatter, and it's just not, I don't know. I feel this might be you over here, because in these cards, this is a earth sign to me, which is Virgo. This over here is a fire sign, but not necessarily. This could be an earth sign as well. It could be, yeah, there's some sort of crap going on within work. Now, with romance, I'm not seeing romance at this point, but there could be a third party, because we've got this 3 sitting here, which can be sex with the wrong person. It could be either you or your person, that there's somebody else involved. With a family situation, there might be some sort of sickness. If there is a sickness around a male or a child, it's showing me that it's reached its peak and it's going to get a hell of a lot better. It could be something to do with kidneys, liver, intestinal tract, sexual organs. It could even be a fertility thing that's going on. It's telling me it's going to get a lot better as far as the sickness goes. As far as work goes, if you have been stressed and overloaded, the stress is coming down, but only once you make a decision. This is where you make a decision. I feel like there's a conversation that you need to have, possibly with 2 separate people. There's 2 separate conversations that need to be had because they're stressing you out. So that's your past or your challenge area, Virgo. Your current situation. Okay, the Sun is on the table. Now, the Sun is one of the best cards in the deck. It's all about growth and harmony and happiness and people coming together, a relationship booming, work successful. It is reversed. Now, some people would say that that could be the light's going to be turned on a secret that you have, something you've been trying to keep under wraps, and this would turn into gossip over here. Now, that's what some people would say, that the Sun being reversed is that your secrets are going to be revealed. So anything some of the Virgos have been hiding, anything you've been trying to cover up, either you or somebody else is going to slip up and it's going to come out and something's going to be revealed. Now, we will see what these cards have to say, because these might change the situation. Now, there's another way I read the Sun being reversed. As I said, it can be harmonious, happiness, bright future. It's coming, but it's not coming just yet. It's delayed. And this could be frustrations over here about things being delayed. So let's just see what else. Yeah, okay, you're making decisions. You're holding on to something from the past that is toxic. There's some sort of argument going on. Like I said, I feel you need to talk to 2 people. One person's going to be hurt, angry, defeated, disappointed. The other person's you're going to make their day. This is moving in a love direction, in a new direction. If this is a third-party situation, I feel like you're trying to make a choice. You want stability at home. This is stability within the home and happiness within the home. You have happiness on one side of it, but you have someone that's hurt on the other side of it. Now, unfortunately for some Virgos out there, as I said, there's some sort of secrets and lies going on that are going to be revealed. Someone's going to be very hurt by this, and someone's going to be very happy by this. I do feel some of you are lying, or someone's lying to you. This can be lying, stealing, cheating. This over here is love, joining together, moving together on a journey. And I feel some of you are, you're saying you're letting something go, but you're not letting it go, or they're not letting go of you. There's something you're letting go of, but you're not really. You still got it there, because sevens are about movement forward, but they're also about holding on to something. In the tarot, the Seven of Swords is stealing and lying and cheating, and the Seven of Cups is too many choices, too many people. We've got female energy here. We've got a female, so I'm wondering whether it's a male Virgo and there's two females. But you do need a conversation with two separate people. You need to cut something off and solidify something else. If this is a female Virgo that's watching this, it could be that you're dealing with other females. And this could be a work situation, but because we've got the love and the sun and all of that, I'm thinking this is a home and romantic situation as well as a work situation. It may simply be that some Virgos have this stability thing that they're working on at home, and there's some sort of toxic type thing at work. There's something that's being cut off. Now, this all could be reversed. This could be that you're dealing with a partner and a third person, and the third person or the partner is done. So let's have a look at your outcome for the week. It's a very similar reading to what I did yesterday, Virgo. It had the third party in there. It had conversation that needs to happen. These two cards, these two tarots, when they're upright, Three of Cups and the Sun, this is fertility for some of you out there, but it's delayed, or there's problematic. It's problematic at the moment, right? Because it's upside down. In a relationship, this is starting afresh with someone. It can be a completely new romance for some Virgos out there. A lot of happiness to be had, but it's upside down, so it's not happening as quickly as some Virgos would want it to happen. So if you're trying to make up with someone, I feel someone's very hurt here. They feel like something was stolen from them that should never have been stolen in the first place. They also feel like there's been too many choices and there shouldn't have been choices. As I said, this can be reversed. This can be you or the person you're dealing with, or persons. So this is all about romance and that. This could be about more about work. But it's good cards. It's just delayed. Let's hope for some 10 of Hearts or something like that for your outcome. Oh, nice. Okay. Virgo, you're going to make the right decision for everyone concerned. This is new responsibilities in love, in work, financial situation, family situations. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. You're finally making a decision, or they are. And this is growth and commitment. For some of you out there, there's triple threes on the table and double sixes. So someone in spirit is all around you. I feel it's female energy, even though we've got a king over here. So you might have two energies that are trying to let you know, this is about family, marriages, happiness, new responsibilities, and there's something there is a broken heart here. The third party thing, it's done. The third party thing is done. So you might be worried about your partner and there's someone involved there. I feel that they're finally making a decision and it's done, and then they're being responsible for their actions. Now, for some of you, this could actually be owning up to your actions, and it will set you free. Truth will set you free in this situation, or truth will set them free. But I feel for some of you, this is all about pregnancy, fertility, and babies. It will happen. It's just delayed in happening. The happiness is coming. You've got double sevens as well. So you've got June, July, you've got March, June, July. So this is all about next year as far as pregnancies and things going. Also, for some of you, all this stress and drama, and then trying to cut something off and make a decision, having a conversation with one person and another person and sorting things out, and some sort of truth coming out. It might be truth that you're scared to reveal. But it's going to set you free, and things are going to be more stable as the future comes. So this might be telling me that 3 to 6 months ago something's been going on, and then a period of 6 from now, or on the 6th of a month, 6th of December, things are going to start to finally feel better again, or in 6 weeks, or in 6 months. But it's a good reading. It's turning around here. If you do have some sort of secret under the gut, something that you've been trying to cover up, some sort of... I just keep feeling third party because of these double black threes. I don't like them being on the table on the reading. It can be interference from friends as well. It can be where friends are saying, do this, do that, and you've been listening way too much to them in the past. This is where you're trying to make your own decisions for what makes you and another person happy. And then this is where a friend might say, you said this or you said that, or why don't you do this and why don't you do that? I feel you're not listening to that anymore, and you're making your own choices, and they're the right choices. So let's have a look. But like I said, it could be friends or a family member interfering in a relationship. Let's have a look. Your oracle is the truth needs to come out. Here we go. Okay, so you just seen, I just cut that deck, and truth needs to be told. And yesterday when I did the reading that failed, the truth card come out. And there was something about a secret and a lie being revealed. It was actually more about gossip and stuff going on, which can be gossip over here. It's sitting down and telling the truth. And I feel there's 2 conversations that need to happen here, especially if it's a third party that you're dealing with. I think you need to be honest about what needs to happen. And this is making adult decisions, by the way. If someone's being juvenile and silly, this is where you step up to the plate and you be the adult in this situation. But the truth is going to set you free from what I'm looking at here for Virgo out there. And if this is a job-related type incident and you've had problems with a third party, it's time to sit down and tell the truth. The truth might be hurtful, but I think it's going to set you free from whatever this bondage of the past is. Some sort of lies that have gone on, someone being very, very hurt and up in their head. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. That's what I have for the 16th to the 30th of November, your mini reading. Hi there, Libra. I'm feeling a bit better today. I had to stop the readings yesterday. The battery ran out in the middle of Virgo and I had to just redo Virgo. But funny enough, their reading was nearly the same as yesterday. So let's get on to Libra. Libra's mini reading for November the 16th through to the 30th of November, through to the end of November. Let's see what we get for Libra. Let's see what we get for Libra. Okay, so past or problem area is... Actually, that was like that, so that was upright. You've made a final decision and made a new start in the very recent past, or right now at the beginning of the week, the beginning of the fortnight. You've made a final decision, or somebody else has, and it's a new start. New start, new job, new relationship, new beginnings. What is on top of there? What's your challenges? Okay, someone was brokenhearted with this and someone's in 2 minds. Either you, Libra, or somebody else is in 2 minds. It's like making a new start is causing a bit of heartache, but it's something you're passionate about. You've got all this passion and love here and stability. There's something to do with home, being stressed at home. This can be where you get a bit depressed and stressed at home, or it might be a female member of the family that there's a bit of stress and stuff going on, and this is a bit of fear and worry around this. It can be a child, it can be a sister, it can be your mother. There's some sort of fear and worry around that, but there's also some sort of setting off on this new adventure. You're very passionate about it, you're very excited about it, but part of your heart is upside down about it and you're in 2 minds about everything. For some of you, this could be home is stressful for you. and you're going on this new adventure. You've made a decision, or somebody else has gave you an offer and made a decision. You do have someone in spirit. They would have died either of a heart attack or a stroke or something to do with their head, dementia. So some Libras out there, you do have a female energy around you in spirit, trying to guide you and show you the path. So what have we got for the current energies for the fortnight? Manifestation, Magician. This is where all your wishes coming true. You're trying to focus really, really hard on what you're wanting for your future, what you're wanting for your love life, your family, whatever it is, keep going. This is telling me to keep going. Okay, your information is, wow, 10 of hearts, 10 of diamonds, happiness, money, signing contracts. Now you have a bit of a shock coming. Now this could be a shock about a separation within money, a separation within a business. It could be two business partnerships, like two people in business. They're selling a house and selling up and breaking up. It could be within your life yourself that there's some sort of decision you're trying to make between you and a person, or you're waiting for them to make a decision. It's a little bad shock. It's not severe. It's sort of like, I kind of seen this happening. Now it could be about someone announces that they're separating, and it's a bit of a shock to you, but it's not that much of a shock. But meanwhile, a lot of my Libras here are focusing on the money, the new starts, the job, everything like that. And for some of you, there may be, while you're going on all this journey, and let's say you're moving into a new apartment, a new place or whatever, it could be where you're living. There's some sort of imbalance there that doesn't feel right for you, but you're working very hard and on the money and all your dreams. There may be travel and stuff coming in the future. So let's see your outcome for the end of the month. Yeah, you're cutting something loose. There's the death cards here. There's definitely something to do with October, January and November in spirit in your reading. 1, 11, 10 and 20 in your reading. That might be dates that are very beneficial to you, especially the 10s and the 20s. The 10th and the 20th of the month might be like the 10th of December, or 10 weeks away, 10 months away, all very, very beneficial. But for some of my Libras out there, yous are calling something quits. There's something to an end. Something is dead and gone and finished, and you're releasing and moving forward to something new. Like I said right at the very beginning, I feel some of you have made this final decision and you're going for it. Yep, new beginnings, triple ace on the table. Wow. I've only seen that come out many, many years ago for a relative who was wanting to be sort of famous in the modeling world. And what happened was she got triple ace. And I said to her, triple ace means being famous, being in the public eye, signing contracts, getting money, traveling overseas. I said, but it's 1 year away. So you're on your journey. You've started your journey. The money's going to be good. You do have some sort of stress. It may be with a family member. It may be with a brother, because we have a male here on the table. It may be with a male child. It may be with your brother, your father, your uncle. It may even be a male boss, but it's small. It's very, very small. And for some of you, this can be a fine. So don't speed, don't drink and drive, don't use your phone in the car. There could be something here to do with breakdowns and delays with travel, or it might be stressful with travel. It might be where you have to travel to work or something and it gets a bit stressful, but it's well worth it. This is all your dreams coming true here financially. I feel for some of you, this is a new job, a new start, and movement into a new apartment, a new house. The love stuff's sitting in the past. I feel there's a bit of a broken heart thing that's dragging along. But I think all your energies are focused on travel, movement, and new beginnings. New beginnings. Good luck, Libra. This looks like a really positive reading for those of you ending a job, going into a new job. I don't see the ending of a relationship around you. I see you finding out about somebody else. There's some sort of arguments, frustration. Someone's walking away from something. Now, it could simply be a business type thing where you're walking away from a business, somebody else is walking away from a business, because we got all diamonds all around it, not love type cards. But keep manifesting your dreams, keep believing in everything's going to work out. Your oracle card for Libra is love. I just said that you're more focused on the money and the journey. But in the past, you've had this major love where you wore your heart on your sleeve. It may have come to an end in the past, and sometimes it worries you when you're at home and you're a bit heartbroken, or somebody else is heartbroken. The love cards come out. The love is loving yourself first. And for those of you who have ended a relationship and are receiving divorce papers or coming to a finality, and that's why you're moving, this is all going to be very positive because there's new love. I feel through this work is new love. But that's about loving yourself as well and following your dreams and getting at peace with something from the past. But the new day is dawning for my Libras, and I wish you every success. This is showing me success. Oh, and I did forget, for some of you, this is buying a new house, movement, and this is an engagement ring or signing a contract. It's a big deal. It's a very big deal. But some of you might be getting an engagement ring. So it might be an ending of a relationship and going into a new one. It might be an ending of a business and going into a new one, because this is selling property, buying property, and movement. So that's what I have for Libra, for the big reading for just a fortnight. But yeah, good luck with all of that. Hi there, Scorpio. This is your mini reading for November the 16th through to the 30th. As always, this is your past challenge or problematic area. This is the current energy for the fortnight. And this is a probable outcome or advice. So we will get some of these cards on the table. I am reading from the other side of the table now, so any cards that are reversed your way, they're actually upright for me. So let's have a look. I don't put too much focus into reverse cards anyway. There's particular ones like Three of Swords, I would say, is when it's reversed that you're mending from a hurt. So yeah. And some of the aces, like when they're upside down, it can be the opposite sort of meaning. So let's go for Scorpio. Let's have a look what you have for November the 16th through to the 30th. Good luck, Scorpio. So we have the Star. This is all your wishes coming true, all your hopes and your dreams, but, and it's a big but, it's sitting in the past. So in the past, everything came to fruition. Everything was going along the way you thought things would. And maybe because of COVID or something like that, it's sort of delayed that. But the fact that it's come out is a very positive card. Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius because the Star is an Aquarius. That might have nothing to do with it. But the Star is a very positive card. I just feel because it's sitting in the past or the challenges that things were good, things were going according to plan, and I feel like it might have come to a standstill or be on hold. So let's see what other information we get. Yeah, a legal document not in your favour. And is this upside down as well? Yeah, this is upside down as well. This can be problems with the sexual organs, problems with fertility. It can be problems with a friendship, a family member. It can even be a third-party situation and sex with the wrong person, something like that. We have communication that's not going the way you want it to. This is frustration, anger. This is like where you're feeling like, I'm sick of waiting, I'm sick of the gossip, I'm sick of the untruths in a situation. I just feel a lot of frustration around some Scorpios out there. This is where when this is upright, this is a document in your favor and you're all happy. This is like passing a test or filling out a government document and it's all in your favor. Something's not right with the document. I feel for some of you, this is where you're deciding whether you're going to keep up with this or stop. Because the 8 can be where you're thinking, enough's enough, I've had enough. Now, I do feel this is a love romantic thing I'm looking at here, but I also feel it's something to do with an official business type thing. So let's just get more information about the fortnight. And as I said, this could be in the past where you were frustrated and things not going right there with either a loved one, a good friend, or a sexual sort of union that you used to have. It's sitting in the past. Now, this frustration and legal document being upside down, we now have the Ace of Wands upright. So Ace of Wands, Ace of Clubs is the same card. This is a new beginning and documents being in your favor, everything making a move, making decisions, moving forward. It's also, for some of you, could be a job opportunity. This could be a lost job or contract, and this is a new one, a new beginning. So this fortnight, be on the lookout for signs and signals or something you could get into that will be very profitable. And it simply could be that you failed a test in the recent past and you do it again and you pass. And all the documents all are correct. For some of you at school, you may have been worried maybe last year because we'd have 2 aces. It could have been a year ago. It could be in a year's time, a month's time. You may have failed something and you resat it. This is telling me it's positive now. You have something, there's a lot of things to do with communication. There's communication blockages going on. Now we have the Ace of Spades. So we have 3 aces on the table. Now, in the previous reading, we had 3 aces and 2 of them were red and they were all upright. That is a very positive omen. You have 2 that are upside down and they're all black. Now, this can be some sort of legal dealing that is not in your favor, something you need to sort out. You also have something where you might be deciding to end something because you're sick of the lies and the gossip or the miscommunication, or something's just not right here. I just feel like other people are talking about your business. In business terms, there's something you're really passionate about. You want it all to go positive, a new journey, but it's just not getting there. It's just, I feel a lot of the Scorpios out there, you're going to be really frustrated this fortnight in business and in love. You've got 2 love table things on the table. For some of you, this could be a fertility issue. Like I said, there's problems with fertility. It could result in smoking, drinking, drugs, and it could be you're dealing with a child, a teenager, a young 20-something-year-old. It could be a legal matter to do with drugs or alcohol, or I just feel this is not a good situation. It's almost like a toxic situation. You've gone from your hopes and your dreams and a positive. Your tarot cards are extremely positive. This is your hopes and your dreams, wishes coming true, new beginnings. So let's see what the outcome is. Yeah, you're trying to build something new. You're trying to create something new, but this one is actually upside down. Your 3 tarot cards are telling me delay. Delay. You've got double 3s on the table and they're upside down. So that would tell me third party or third party interference. You have the double black 8s. You have triple black aces. You do have someone in spirit around you. I feel a young energy. So this could be a brother, a sister, a child. There's someone that's in spirit there around you. It may be more than one. You might be having a bit of a memory lane trip. This may be something that you lost these people or this person many, many years ago. And someone might be talking about it now for some reason. But that's just one side of it. Let's just have a look. What else? It could actually be an old person that died and they were very childlike. They were a very innocent sort of person. But they're around you for some reason at the moment. Keep going. Keep wishing, keep going. This is a union, new responsibilities, happiness. You have 3 threes on the table now. So 3 aces, 3 threes. So the number 3, 3 weeks, 3 months, March next year, it's all very, very prominent. You've got frustration turning into keep plodding along. You've got soulmate. For some of you, this is a union with your soulmate. This is coming together, new responsibilities, lots of love, but you are going over the past. Just don't let this third person interfere in this. For some of you, you might be thinking of taking on a third person because you're getting frustrated with the person you're with. I would tell you strongly, no, don't do that. This is telling me to keep going. I don't know if you're male or female watching this. You're putting a lot of thought into negative thought instead of positive thought. You've got a lot of business ideas, working with the family, and family might be a big focal point for this fortnight. You might have a family member that is like your soulmate. It might be your daughter, your sister, your son, your brother. There's a lot of heartache or something going on with them, a lot of stress, and it feels like it's around work and gossip. There's a lot of gossip going on. The good news is you're taking up the responsibility and you're balancing this back out, but be prepared for a bit of disaster to set back in again for this person. It's like you pick them back up, you have a talk with them, and then they just go back to square one with things. I just feel like you start to get somewhere. It's showing me in the middle of the fortnight where things start to go your way and you're thinking, yay, hallelujah, this is all stepping up, new business opportunity, love's all balancing back out, my kids, my family, whatever, everything's starting to work out again, and then bam, it's like I'm frustrated, I want this to all happen now. Some of you have got new love coming into the picture, but they've got some sort of problem with children, fertility, or a third person. There's something in the background there. So it's good and not so great, but it looks like you're moving from the darkness into the light here. So let's get your oracle message. You need patience. I think you got this last time. Your patience is wearing thin in a certain situation. Like I said, it could be with kids, it could be with family, it could be with work. Your patience is wearing thin. You just got to be patient. It will turn around, and enjoy the good bits and flick off the bad bits. So that's what I have for Scorpio for November the 16th through the 30th. I hope it's helped. I forgot to turn my phone off, so let's start that again. This is the reading for Sagittarius, November the 16th through to the 30th. Mini reading. So as always, this is your past or problem area, this is the current energies for the fortnight, and this is a possible outcome or some sort of advice, and then we'll put some of these on the top of the cards to get more information, and we'll get an oracle message for the end of the reading. So here we go. Good luck to my Sagittarius people. Okay, to start up with, you may have had a business proposal, a new job offer, an engagement or some commitment offer. Either you refused it, or now that you have it, it's not quite what you thought it would be. It's upside down. So let's just have a look. And your thought pattern around money and business and everything might be a little bit confused. That might be where the problems are. If that's not you, it might be someone you're dealing with as well. Okay, yeah, there's something that was, it could have been an explosion of words, there could have been a fight, there could have been an ending of some sort here. We got 9 of spades, 10 of spades, very, very dark energy, very stressed energy, very angry, frustrated energy, but it's usually where you've gone from the 9 to the 10. This is where you were thinking about ending something, and this is where you ended something. It could be something to do with a government building as well. With work, it could be a government building, it could be a court of law, a school, anything to do with military or government. But we also have 9 months, the hospital, and a baby girl. So for some of you, in the very recent past or right now, there's a baby girl in the picture. I'd have to say that it possibly was a very stressful pregnancy or birth or something like that, and something wasn't quite right with what went on. But it's all good as far as the baby goes. We've got a beautiful, healthy baby girl there. But for some of you, romantically, you're wanting your happy home back, and the only way to accomplish that is to end something either with work or a person or something like that. So let's see what the atmosphere is for the fortnight. We got new love opportunity here. We got the Knight of Cups riding in, offering a love journey. Now, this might just be a friendship. I don't feel it's a solid long-term commitment. I just feel like it's a bit of fun and love. Now, in these cards here, the Jack of Hearts is the soulmate. The Knight of Cups can be, but I feel like it's better than the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is like a flash in the pan and not too sure. The Knight of Cups is a little bit more of a solid offer, and then the King of Cups is full of love, together, support. So this could be a new friendship involving love. What else have we got? This is all to do with work again. This is the Queen, who can be a bit sharp. It may be some Sagittarius out there making a decision for your future. You're making a heart decision as well as a head decision. This is not just going to be about, yeah, I'm going to continue on with this work, or no, I'm going to finish this job. I need to do it for my health, my heart, my love life, my family. You're looking over the past, if this is you. This tends to be a fire sign for me, the diamonds. It doesn't have to be. It can be an earth sign. Some of you would say pentacles and diamonds are earth signs, but we have earth and fire in the reading. Doesn't have to be anything to do with star sign. But we do have someone being sharp, and you have shocking news coming in. So I'm just going to place another 2 cards on that to get more information about the news. It's about forced changes that are happening around your job. This is all job related. I feel that your job there was something new in the past, and it's caused you a hell of a lot of stress by the looks of it. And it's affected your home life, and you're trying to be happy and stable within home. And that's what you're wanting mostly. You're wanting to go on a journey, but you're looking away from the journey. It's like you're not even ready for this journey. Either you or somebody else needs to make some forced changes around their life. There may be movement. You may be moving out of a job into a different job. I feel that you're working like 7 hours and getting 5 hours pay, or that's what it feels like. You've got some surprises coming in about travel, about someone making a change, but it just feels uncomfortable for you or them to make this change. They need to make the change. Once they make the change, stability will come back in. I feel for some of you, you're holding on to something from the past, either emotional or financial or career-wise, and you're trying to let it go. You're trying to move forward, but you keep looking back. For a very few of you, there may be something to do with surgery and hospital and taking a new line of thought. It may be something involved with what you eat or what you drink that needs to change. And let's say that you had a hospital experience, something wasn't right, and you've been told you no longer can drink coffee, tea, whatever. It's a forced change that you've got to make, and it will work if you do it. Also, for some of you in work and situations, you need to make that change. Stop holding on to the past. Let's see your outcome card. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. This is growing for your future. You've definitely got movement here. Whatever this forced change is, whether it's you or a person you're dealing with, it's going to be very, very beneficial. Your future is set as far as career and money goes. You're going to make the right choice. I feel something you made a choice in the past, or you said no to it. Maybe it's coming back around for a second go at it. And you're worried about how much work's going to go into it for little payment. But then the 7 hours work turns into 7 hours pay, and it balances back out again. I feel that the Sagittarius reading is all focused on work. I'm not seeing any love, but this might change everything. Okay, we do have, once you sort out, again, 7. So someone either born in July, the 7th, the 14th, the 21st, because we have 3 7s on the table. 3 7s are actually lucky when they're red. Your 7s, you've only got 1 red 7, so I wouldn't go out gambling at this point, unless there's something to do with 7. If there's a lotto being drawn on the 7th of December, I would buy a ticket because you've got 777. I don't think you'll win much money, but you might get yourself a new car or go on a new journey or something like that. Okay, medically speaking, I feel like a sickness type thing getting under control. You might be caring for somebody else. It's around a male and a female. We do have husband and wife on the table. Very, both fiery people, both very direct, both know what they want. I feel a force change sitting around you if you're the female, but you can do it. And the force changes around the male is very, very hard. So if you're the male watching this, it's going to be very hard for you to change what you want to do or what you believe in or what you eat or whatever it is. If you're the female watching this, you can do it. It's a force change, but you can do it. Some of you might be moving house. Something's happened with where you were, or moving jobs. Something's happened, and it's a change, and it's going to make your heart content. These changes, although they're difficult, your heart is overflowing. You're going to be content. Medically speaking, if it is a heart issue, this is telling me once the changes are made, things will work out. Things will be okay. That's about it. That's all I'm seeing there. Romantically wise, if you were asking, you were watching this hoping to hear something about your beloved, it's showing me a couple. It's showing me a married couple together. It's showing me distance between them. It's showing me some sort of possible jealousy or arguments or defensive behavior going on. But the relationship, it could be where it's in your head. When you're at home, you think about this stability and love that you want, but it's very difficult. You may, for some of you Sagittarius, there may be a new love on the horizon. So yeah, that's what I've got for Sagittarius. And your card for your message, celebration. Some of you are going out to party, weddings, birthdays. Celebration is all around. Well, we are in Scorpio at the moment, aren't we? November, Scorpio. Yeah, we're going into Sagittarius soon. So some of you might be celebrating a 21st, a 30th, 40th, 50th, some sort of big event. Some of you might be celebrating a wedding anniversary. But yeah, this is all about business. Make those changes. Let go of the past. Keep plodding along and working with whoever this is that is resistant to the change. When I do see black 7s, I do feel like somebody else made the changes on you. So if, let's say, you used to go to work Monday to Thursday and you worked particular hours, the boss has stepped in and said, you no longer can work Monday to Thursday, you've now got to work these hours, plus I need you to work on a Saturday sometimes. And it's sort of like someone's changed what you do, but it will work if you go along with it. And then you're going to be more contented and more stable in the mind, and then the money's going to start to build for the future, and you're going to make changes you want in the future and feel more secure. But at the moment, I feel like somebody else is imposing rules or restrictions or something like that on you. And with travel, well, that makes sense with COVID at the moment. So anyway, that's what I have for Sagittarius for the November the 16th through to the 30th. Please leave comments below, share and like the video. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. And I will catch you on the next round.